We're halfway through October and the scares just keep on coming, and I, for one, am very excited to talk about this one. Night of the Creeps, a personal favorite of mine. This movie is just an excellent blend of horror and comedy, and it always puts me in a good mood. It was directed by Fred Dekker, the same guy who directed The Monster Squad, which came out 1 year later, and similarly is perfect for this time of year. He also directed RoboCop 3. The plot gets pretty silly right off the bat. The first thing you see in the movie is aliens chasing after another alien holding a container full of some mysterious substance. Their faces are permanently frozen into this look, by the way. They never emote. Then the container gets ejected and lands on Earth in the 1950s. The aliens never come back, by the way. They're only here in the beginning. But that's what makes it funny. A young man in the 50s finds the container and some strange slug thing jumps into his mouth. Oh, and also there's an axe murder on the loose, but that probably won't be a problem, right? We fast forward to the 80s, where two college freshmen are trying to get into a fraternity by stealing a frozen dead body from a science lab. The body, unsurprisingly, is the young man from the 50s, and now these slug things are running amok, turning people into zombies. The slugs jump into your mouth when you open it to scream, which is honestly a pretty brilliant touch. The characters are all pretty basic, but all likable enough to get invested. There's a running joke throughout the movie that every single character is named after a famous horror director. The one who completely steals the show, though, is Tom Atkins as the detective. Atkins has stated that this is his personal favorite of all the movies he's ever done, and I have to agree. He plays the whole role dead serious, which hilariously clashes with the purposefully campy plot and general awkwardness of his character. Atkins' one-liners are probably the most well-known parts of this movie.
News and bad news, girls.
What?
The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Most famous of all is Thrill Me.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
My personal favorite, though, has to be this.
It's Miller time.
Why does he say that? Who knows? I sure don't. Similar to Q, the Winged Serpent, this movie feels like a tribute to the 50s, while becoming an 80s classic in its own right. It's so full of tributes, Plan 9 even plays in one scene. Then near the end, Dick Miller shows up and starts handing out weapons. Aw, see, now it's an 80s movie. This one, I cannot recommend enough, especially if you're a horror fan. Night of the Creeps is such a good movie. It's got a little bit of everything. Scares, laughs, science fiction, great special effects, and a perfect setting. And so many great one-liners and iconic scenes. If you haven't seen it yet, I'd say you're missing out.